Hi, fourth graders. It's Mrs. Farrell, the math coach at Emerson and Madison. And today I'm here to do your number talk for you. And we're going to be looking at something called Cube Conversations. Cube Conversations are also courtesy of Steve Wyborny, the same man who brings us both Splat and Estimistries. So we're going to look at some square units that make up different structures today. So let's take a look at what this looks like. So I'm going to show you a structure such as this, and I'm going to ask you how many unit cubes make up this structure. We want to also be able to explain how you know. So as you look at this and try to figure out how many unit cubes make up this structure, go ahead and pause if you need to. Now, as we look at it, there are many different ways people may choose or come to their conclusion. They may see it in different ways. I'm going to share with you 3 different ways you may have seen this, or 3 different ways that you knew the answer was correct. And I want you to try and challenge yourselves to see if you can see it a different way. Before you see all of these reveals, can you see it a different way? If not, here are some alternative examples. And go ahead and share with someone around you at home if your example doesn't match one of these. So, one person may have looked at this and seen the 5 yellow cubes in the front, 2 and 3 equal 5. And then they may have noticed that it had the same exact amount of cubes behind it, so that would be another 5. So the 5 yellow plus the 5 blue would equal 10 cubes, 10 unit cubes. So when you look at it a different way, you may see it like this. You may see 4 on top, and then 6 on the bottom here, 2 underneath that 4, plus another 4 over here. 4 plus 6 will also give you an answer of 10 unit cubes. Or maybe you saw it like this. You saw 4 cubes here, 4 cubes here, and then 2 underneath over here. 4 plus 4 gives you the 8, plus 2 more gives you 10. Then we'll go ahead and take a look at the reveal. It is in fact 10 unit cubes that make up this structure. All right, let's take a look at another one. How many unit cubes are in this structure? Go ahead and pause if needed. Now, if we were together in person, I would be able to have you come up and share your thinking, maybe even color in some of these. But since we're not, let's just talk through some different examples that you may have seen. So first of all, we have, go here first. When I'm looking at this structure right here, I see 4 in this column. I see 6 in this column. Remember, there are some cubes hiding that we can't see. And then I see 2 over here. So if I add 4 plus 6, that gives me 10, plus 2 more should give me 12 unit cubes. A second way you may have seen it is you may have seen or pictured bringing these 2 cubes on top of these over here. Now you're looking at 6 cubes and 6 cubes, which would equal 12 as well. Some of you may have seen the 4 stand out right here, and we know there are 4 behind that as well, so 4 plus 4 is 8. Then you may have seen 2 and 2, so 8 plus 2 is 10, and 2 more is 12. Or maybe you saw it in rows. So maybe you knew that down here there were 6 at the base, there were 4 in the middle level, and 2 on top. 6 plus 4 plus 2 should also give you 12. If you thought of it a different way or saw it a different way, please share with someone around you. Then we'll go ahead and reveal. The answer is in fact 12 unit cubes. All right, we'll try one more today. How many unit cubes do you see in this structure? Pause if needed. And then when you're ready, I want you to think about the way you saw it first, and then I'd like you to try and picture it a different way. Can you picture it a third way? Challenge yourself to come up with some additional solutions rather than just the one initial one you thought of. So here are some different ways that I can see it. It may match yours, or you may have a different way. So first of all, I think this 4 is standing out to me right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the 4 behind. So I know that that is 8. And then I see another 2, 2, and 2 here. So if I had 8, 10, 12, 14, that's how I got my answer of 14 unit cubes. Again, you can also look at it by rows. So I see 4 on this top row here. Based on the 4 here, I know that there are 4 and 2 more in the second row, so that would be 6. And then this appears to be a 4 on the bottom as well. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus another 6 is also 14. Some of you may picture bringing these two down under here, which would give you a nice rectangle at the bottom of 6 and 6, which is 12. And then you would just be left with these two here, which would equal 14. Finally, you may have seen it in columns. You may have known there were 4 here, 6 in this column, and then another 4 here. So again, 4 plus 6 gives you 10. 10 and 4 more gives you 14. You may have seen it a very different way. As I said that, I thought of an even another way. Some of you may have looked really just at the front part of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We see 7 in this front layer, and then we just know we have to multiply by 2 because it's 2 layers deep. So 7 times 2 equals 14. If you thought of something else, share with someone around you, and have a great day.